Hello and good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So in our last class we have discussed the topic related to later Vedic period. So in this class we will be discussing about early Vedic period. So in this class we will be discussing about the remaining topic, that is the part 2 of Vedic period, that is later Vedic period from 1000 to 600 BCE. So at first, in early Vedic period, we have seen that the people of early Vedic period, they used to rear cattle, because in the early Vedic period they don't have the idea of iron, but the most important thing that was discovered in the later Vedic period was iron. And due to this discovery of iron, in later Vedic period, they started agriculture. Okay. Though in early Vedic period also there was practice of agriculture, but not to that, but the extent was very less. But here, after the discovery of iron, we have seen that the practice of agriculture was in a very large extent, because the tool which we make from iron is very strong, and generally it helps us in clearing a dense forest. Okay, so the main occupation of the people from cattle rearing became agriculture. So in this way, in later Vedic period, the importance of land become more. Okay, the land was treated as more important item. Earlier in the later Vedic period, the cattle was given importance, and there was some battles to protect their cattle. But here in later Vedic period, due to discovery of iron or iron was generally termed as IS. Okay. Due to the discovery of iron, agriculture became the important occupation of the people of later Vedic period. So regarding the evidence of later Vedic period, we generally get the evidence from three Vedas: Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Atharva Veda. Okay. These three Veda give us the evidence of later Vedic period, as well as we get evidence from Aryanics also. Aryanikas, Upanishad and Brahmanas. These are the religious texts from which we get the evidence of later Vedic period, the polity, the economy, the society, as well as the religion of the later Vedic period. Okay, so let us begin with the first topic, that is economy of the later Vedic period. The first topic that we are going to discuss is the economy of the later Vedic period. As I have already told you, with the discovery of iron, agriculture became the main occupation. Okay, agriculture became the main occupation of later Vedic period, and with this agriculture, as agriculture became the main occupation, the importance of land became more. Okay, the importance of land became more, and due to which land generally in that time was termed as Rastra. Okay, Rastra. Land was known as Rastra. So the main economy of that time was agriculture of later Vedic period. Importance of land became more, and we get those information about agriculture from Satapta Brahmana. Okay. This is a religious text which give us the information of the agriculture of later Vedic period. And in this Satabda Brahmana, it generally tells us the information regarding the various steps of agriculture, how agriculture was done, okay, what was the method that was used in agriculture, okay. And here in later Vedic period, three main important Brihi, Godama, Yava. Three main important crops were generally cultivated. Brihi was the term given to rice, Godama to wheat, and Yava to barley. Okay, these were the three important crops that was generally cultivated during later Vedic period. Okay, so in short, this was the economy of later Vedic period. Just remember that after the discovery of iron, agriculture became the main occupation. And to do agriculture, they need to clear the dense forest. And for that, in the coming topic, we will be discussing about how they occupied the land. Okay, how the position of king became more important. In earlier time, the position of king was not that important. But after the discovery of iron, okay, after agriculture became the main importance, main occupation, the importance of land grew more. So in that way, the position of the king also became stronger. Okay, so this was in short the economy. Now coming to the next point, that is the polity of later Vedic period. Polity. Number 2 is polity. Polity. So here in later Vedic period, Rajan at that time, it was the term given to king. The post of Rajan became important. Okay, this post, the post of king, was very important. Okay, because why it became important? To secure land. Okay, why to secure land? Because for agriculture. So earlier in later Vedic period, the people generally were tribal settlements. They were tribal settlements. In later Vedic, there were tribal settlements, and there were generally tribal chiefs. Okay, and out of that tribal chiefs, one person was elected as the chief of all. Okay, but here in later Vedic period, from this tribal settlement, it started to kingdoms. Okay, now as one particular area was covered, one large particular area was covered by a king. So in later Vedic period, the settlement from tribal settlement it changed towards kingdom. Okay, and in this later Vedic period, the kings, the Rajan, what they started doing, they started maintaining standing army. But in early Vedic period, we have seen that there was no any evidence of a standing army. So there were some army, not that much, but some amount of army was there, some numbers of army were there. But here in later Vedic period, to secure their land, okay, because especially for land in this later Vedic period, there was battles. Okay, so to secure their kingdoms, what they did, they started maintaining a standing army to be ready at the time of battles. Okay, so in later Vedic period, they started maintaining standing army. And in early Vedic period, we have seen 3 assemblies: Sabha, Samiti, and Vidhata. These were the three assemblies which was in practice in the early Vedic period. But in later Vedic period, Vidhata, this assembly totally disappeared. But these two assemblies, Sabha and Samiti, though they were in practice, but their importance became deteriorated. Okay, and in early Vedic period, we have seen that in this political meetings or philosophical meeting, there was the participation of women. But in later Vedic period, women no longer were allowed to participate in these two assemblies. Okay, the women's right deteriorated. But in early Vedic age, the women were given political rights. But here, in later Vedic period, the women's political right was slowly fading away. Okay, and generally, to empower the king in this later Vedic period, what they did, there were some rituals or practices. Okay, and those rituals and practices were done by the priest or the brahmanas through recitation of mantras. The first practice that was generally practiced during that time was Vajpaya. Second, Rajasuya, and the third, Aswamedha. So these are the three practices which was generally done during that time, especially to empower the king by the priest. Okay, Vajpaya simply means it's a chariot race. Okay, chariot race. Chariot, you might be knowing, a horse is tied with a cart. Okay, and in those cart, the king or his military or his persons or his military nobles are standing with him. Okay, those things are known as chariot. Okay, so here the chariot of the king was deliberately made to win, so that the people, they might think that the king is the supreme of all. Okay, he is undefeatable. So to keep the level the post of the king at a very high level, this chariot race Vajpaya was organized, and the chariot of the king was deliberately made to win. Okay, the second practice that was done during later Vedic period was Rajasuya, or the coronation of the king. Coronation of the king. Coronation of the king, or Rajya, in Hindi we know as Rajya Abhishek. You might have watched in movies also, when there is a coronation of king, जब भी राजा को कोरोनेट करने वाला है, जैसे कि हम राजा बन गया तो हमको आज मेरा राजा, हमको ये किंगडम का, ये नाहरलगन का राजा बनाना है आज, तो सब आदमी लोग को बुलाएगा. ठीक है, नाहरलगन का जितना आदमी है सबको बुलाएगा, खिलाएगा पिलाएगा फ्री में, उसका बाद दिखाएगा आज से हम राजा है. दिस इज नोन एज राजसूया, कोरोनेशन ऑफ द किंग. ओके, एंड द थर्ड वन इज अश्वमेधा. अश्वमेधा क्या है? हॉर्स, एक हॉर्स है. ओके, सबसे अच्छा हॉर्स, वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट हॉर्स. दे टेक वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट हॉर्स ऑफ द किंगडम, एंड along with this horse there is a letter, as well as they attach the flag of their kingdom. Okay, and what they do, they cut the vein, main vein को, horse का एक vein है, उसको कट कर देता है, काट देता है, ताकि horse भागते रहे. Okay, continuously for 40 days, 40 days तक horse भागते रहे. ठीक है, and horse जितना तक भागेगा 40 days का अंदर, until the duration of 40 days, the horse keeps on running, and the place where the horse stops, okay, until that place, the king, what he do, he declares that territory, okay, that territory as under his kingdom. उसका kingdom का अंदर में वो territory को ले लेता है, जहाँ तक horse जाता है. जैसे कि हम यहाँ से नाहरलगन से horse को छोड़ दिया, मेरा फ्लैग और लेतर का साथ में, ठीक है, तो हॉर्स यहाँ से भाग भाग के पासीघाट तक चला गया. ठीक है, पासीघाट तक चला गया. तो नाहरलगुन से लेके पासीघाट तक जितना भी हॉर्स मिट्टी का अंदर भागा है वो मिट्टी मेरा हो जाएगा। उस समय ऐसा होता था। तो अगर ये बीच में विद इन दिस 40 days इफ समबडी सपोज लखीमपुर में कोई एक अहोम राजा मेरा घोड़ा को रोका दिया, ठीक है, वहाँ में वो लोग रोक दिए मेरा घोड़ा को। they stopped my horse, they caged my horse and they kept the horse as their captive and they found the letter। उसमें लेटर एक लिखा गया कि ये हॉर्स को जो भी बीच में रुकाता है, ठीक है, उसका कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस बहुत खराब होगा। जिसका टेरिटरी में आके जिसका टेरिटरी का अंदर में मेरा हॉर्स को कैप्टिव बना के रखेगा, वो टेरिटरी मेरा साथ में वार करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। सो वो टेरिटरी का साथ अगर हम वार करके हम जीत गए तो वो टेरिटरी मेरा किंगडम का अंदर आ जाएगा। लेकिन अगर वो टेरिटरी हमको हरा दिया तो मेरा टेरिटरी भी आपका हो जाएगा, ठीक है। इस तरह से उसमें लेटर होता था। तो हॉर्स को जो भी पकड़ता था उसका अगेंस्ट में बैटल होता था। इसके लिए भी आर्मी जरूरी था, ठीक है। सो दिस वाज इन शॉर्ट द 3 practices which was done in later Vedic age: Vajpaya, chariot race; Rajasuya, coronation of the king; Ashwamedha, horse. Okay, in case of Ashwamedha, just remember that a horse was left out to run for 40 days. Okay, along with that horse, the flag of the kingdom was attached, and there was a letter in that horse. Okay, and a letter is also attached with the horse, and the territory until which the horse runs for continuously for 40 days, it becomes the territory of this king who had started this Ashwamedha Yojana. Okay, this was in short the polity of later Vedic period. Now let us come to the third point, that is the society. How was the society? Because in early Vedic period we have seen that the society was a little bit, it was based on occupation. Okay, but जैसे कि हम कुछ भी ऑक्यूपेशन ले सकते। मेरा पिताजी अगर प्रिस्ट है तो हम वॉरियर भी बन सकता था। ओके, इन अर्ली वैदिक पीरियड अगर मेरा पिताजी वॉरियर है हम एक लेबर भी हो सकता था। ओके, इट वाज बेस्ड ऑन ऑक्यूपेशन। बट हियर इन लेटर वैदिक पीरियड नंबर 3, society was based on birth। वर्ण सिस्टम शुरू हो गया, सोसाइटी बर्थ में बेस्ड हो गया, ठीक है। जैसे कि हम एक वो है प्रिस्ट है, ब्राह्मण है, तो मेरा बेटा भी ब्राह्मण ही बनेगा। हम एक क्षत्रिय है, वॉरियर है, तो मेरा बेटा भी वॉरियर ही बनेगा, ठीक है, बाय बर्थ, ठीक है, जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार। जो हम लोग पहले का हेरिडिटरी सिस्टम राजा लोग का हिस्ट्री में भी सब ऑलमोस्ट देखा ही है। यू माइट हैव सीन इन हिस्ट्री ऑल्सो। इफ आई एम द किंग देन माई सन विल बी ऑल्सो द किंग। इफ आई एम ए प्रिस्ट देन माई सन विल बी अ प्रिस्ट। ओके, दिस वाज द सोसाइटी ऑफ लेटर वैदिक पीरियड and it was based on birth, not on occupation. But in early period, Vedic period, we have seen that the society was based on birth, right? So regarding this birth, we came to know from 10th mandal of the ऋग वेदा एक पुरुषुक्ता से हम लोग को पुरुषुक्ता एक है जो 10th मंडल ऋग वेदा का अंदर में लिखा गया है। पुरुषुक्ता का बारे में मेंशन किया है जो हम लोग को 4-pole वर्ण सिस्टम का बारे बताता है, ठीक है। 4-pole वर्ण सिस्टम that existed during later Vedic period, and this 4-pole Varna system was first Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and the last one is Sudras. And from this Purushukta hymn, we know that this 4-pole वर्ण सिस्टम ओरिजिनेटेड फ्रॉम प्रजापति, ठीक है। प्रजापति गॉड था, उसका बॉडी से ओरिजिनेट किया बोलता है ये 4-pole वर्ण सिस्टम। ब्राह्मण लोग क्या से, ब्राह्मण उसका माउथ, ठीक है, माउथ ब्राह्मण लोग प्रजापति का मुंह से निकला है, ठीक है। एंड क्षत्रियस चेस्ट एंड शोल्डर, ठीक है। जो प्रजापति का चेस्ट और शोल्डर से क्षेत्रीय लुक निकला है, और वेशियस लुक थाई, ठीक है। जो थाई है यहाँ से प्रजापति का यहाँ से निकला है, दे ओरिजिनेटेड फ्रॉम द थाई ऑफ प्रजापति, एंड द लास्ट वन दैट इज शूद्रास, they originated from the feet of Prajapati. This was the belief according to Purusukta Hans. Okay. The four-fold Varna system, that is Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras, they originated from Prajapati, and Brahmanas originated from the mouth of Prajapati, Kshatriyas from chest and shoulder, Vaishyas from thigh, and the Sudras from feet. This was the four-fold Varna system that was practiced during the later Vedic period society. Okay. and in this later Vedic period, we have seen that the position of woman deteriorated. Okay. The position of woman deteriorated. Position of woman और इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ वुमेन बिकम लेस। ओके, कमती होने गया था, हो रहा था। वुमेन का पोजीशन पहले जैसा था, दे वर गिवन पॉलिटिकल राइट्स टू पार्टिसिपेट इन सभा एंड समिति, राइट। बट हियर इन लेटर वैदिक पीरियड, वुमेन नो लॉन्गर बिकम द मेंबर, दे वर नॉट गिवन द मेंबर ऑफ सभा एंड समिति। ओके, they were not the members of Sabha and Samiti, women. And though there was educational right in this later Vedic period also, okay, we have seen that one great philosopher or one great intellectual woman was there, whose name was Gargi. Okay, from her we came to know that though the woman was not given political right, but her educational right was also provided to the woman in early later Vedic period also. Okay, so educational right was given, education was given, but the political right was not given to women anymore. Okay, and widow remarriage was also allowed. Widow remarriage, okay, widow remarriage was also allowed to the woman during later Vedic period. Okay. And in later Vedic period, there were two marriages that was practiced. Okay, Anulom and Pratilom. Anulom and Pratilom. And we have seen in later Vedic period that there was Gandharva Vivah system. Gandharva Vivah system. If you don't know this Gandharva Vivah system, please look into the previous video which I have already uploaded, that is the part 1 of later Vedic period. There I have already explained about Gandharva Vivah system. But here in later Vedic period, we see that two marriage system was in practice. First one is Anulom and the second one is Pratilom. Anulom simply means if a woman of a lower caste woman, if a lower caste woman marries a higher caste man, this system of marriage was known as Anulom marriage system. Anulom Vivah. Okay, and Pratilom Vivah means if a woman of higher caste, ठीक है, अगर एक हायर कास्ट वुमेन जो एक लोअर कास्ट आदमी का साथ शादी करता है, उसको बोलता है प्रतिलोम विवाह, ठीक है। सो दिस वाज इन शॉर्ट द सोसाइटी ऑफ लेटर वैदिक पीरियड। नाउ लेट अस कम टू द लास्ट part, that is the religion of later Vedic period. Okay, this I'm not going into that deep because that deep is not necessary. Just you need to know the distinction between later Vedic period and what was the important things that occurred during early Vedic period as well as in later Vedic period. What was the changes? How was the society changed? Okay, what was the economy? what was the position of the woman in early Vedic as well as in later Vedic. Okay, what was the religion? So now the last topic is religion. In early Vedic period, we have seen that there was 4 important gods: Indra, Varun, Agni, and Marut. This was the 4 important prominent god during later Vedic age or early Vedic age. Okay, but in later Vedic age, Brahma or Prajapati. The other name of Brahma was Prajapati. He was the creator of universe. Okay, the people believed that he was the creator of universe. So Brahma or Prajapati became the prominent god of later Vedic period. Okay, along with Brahmana, Rudra and Vishnu also was the god of later Vedic period. But in early Vedic period, Indra, Varun, Agni, Maruta. This was the god, prominent god of early Vedic period. But in later Vedic period, Brahma or Prajapati, creator of universe, as well as Rudra, Vishnu was the prominent god. Okay. And the increase of religious practices and sacrifice was done through recitation of mantra. Okay, this was in short the topic which we have covered about early Vedic and later Vedic period. So let me give you a short highlight about the topic which we have discussed and which at least you should remember. The first important thing about early Vedic and later Vedic period is in early Vedic period we have seen that there was the people they did not know the use of iron. Okay, there was no iron was not discovered. So cattle rearing, the economy of that early Vedic period was cattle rearing. Okay, so cattle was given more important. But in later Vedic period, after the discovery of iron or ayas, the agriculture, the land became more important. Okay, so as land became more important, the kingdom, they started kingdoms. But in later Vedic period, there was tribal, or early Vedic period, there was tribal settlements. Okay, there was not that big kingdoms. And in early Vedic period, we have seen that the position of women was very good. Okay, the women had a very good position in the society. They were allowed to participate in the important assemblies. But in later Vedic period, the participation of women in the assembly, the political rights of the women was not there anymore. Okay, and and regarding the occupation also, we have seen that in early Vedic period, the occupation was based on birth, the society was based on occupation. But in later Vedic period, the society was based on birth. हम अगर ब्राह्मण फैमिली में जन्म दिए तो हम एक ब्राह्मण ही बनेगा, ठीक है. और रिलीजन में भी हम लोग देखा है, रिलीजन में क्या हुआ है, द प्रोमिनेंट गॉड ऑफ अर्ली वैदिक पीरियड वाज इंद्र, वरुण, अग्नि और मरुता. लेकिन लेटर वैदिक पीरियड में प्रजापति है कि नहीं, प्रजापति और ब्रह्मा को क्रिएटर ऑफ द यूनिवर्स, रुद्र, इंद्र और रुद्र विष्णु, ये तीनों को इम्पोर्टेंट पोजीशन दिया गया है. So this was in short the topic on Vedic period, and the next topic which we shall discuss is Buddhism and Jainism, and after that we will be moving towards the rise of Mahajanpaths. So with this I end my today's class. Thank you, and keep commenting on my videos, as well as if you like my videos, please do share with your friends. Thank you.